In October 2008, the world was on the brink of a global financial crisis. Banks were failing, governments were bailing out institutions, and trust in the traditional monetary system was shaken. It was against this backdrop of distrust that a seemingly obscure technical document surfaced on cryptography discussion lists. The title? Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. The author? Satoshi Nakamoto, a name that would become legendary, but whose identity remains a mystery to this day. Satoshi Nakamoto wasn't a well-known figure. He might have been an individual, a group, a secret team, no one knows for sure. But what this anonymous creator left the world with was something revolutionary: Bitcoin, the first truly decentralized digital currency. Bitcoin's breakthrough wasn't simply creating digital money, there had been previous attempts. The difference was solving an age-old problem called double spending: how to ensure that a digital currency isn't spent twice without relying on banks or intermediaries. The answer came with a technology born alongside Bitcoin: blockchain. Blockchain, or chain of blocks, is a public, distributed, and immutable record. Each transaction is grouped into a block, cryptographically sealed, and linked to the previous block, like links in a chain. The entire history is stored on thousands of computers around the world, making it nearly impossible to defraud the system. On January 3, 2009, the first transaction in Bitcoin's history was mined, the so-called Genesis block. In it, Satoshi included a symbolic message in the code: the Times 03/Jan/2009 Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. A clear reminder: Bitcoin was born as a protest against the centralized financial system. At the time, no one imagined that this digital experiment would grow to be worth trillions, inspire thousands of cryptocurrencies, and redefine our relationship with money, property, and digital trust. But it all started with a document, a blockchain, and a bold idea: a currency without a government, without a central bank, without borders. It was the birth of a revolution. And that was just the first step. In the next episode, how early enthusiasts began mining, trading, and believing in Bitcoin, including the famous story of the two pizzas.